Hi everyone, this is Karen Lohoff again. At least I hope it is. I actually just taped this and got to listen to Donald Duck, or some approximation, and it looked like it matched my lips, so my lip syncing is to Donald Duck. And I was going to leave that for you, and I thought, well, yeah, really, who's going to want to hear that? This particular video is entitled, Would You Hire You? And it was followed by Staying Awake at Work. The Would You Hire You has to do with you working for yourself, you striving to learn to make money online, in a new business, in a new setting, with new skills. And it has to do with an email that I'm going to read to you. And then on my blog post, I'm going to post some things that went along with the email. This actually went to my comms I've talked to you about as a trainer for us. And the part that was mine, the idea that was mine, is staying awake at work. And I don't mean necessarily, although it certainly can mean this, because I was thinking about this. I'm sorry, but if I don't tell you now while I'm thinking about it, I may forget. And I know that these videos sit out here by themselves, unattached to our blogs. And so if you're thinking, well, where is that blog? What does it say on that blog? It sounds like I'm missing something. The blog is www.kar-en.com. Did I stress that enough? Hyphen. kar-en.com. And so I'll read an email here that did go to my comms, and then place on the blog some additional stuff that he shared, his thoughts. You're going to get my thoughts in the video, but his thoughts are excellent, and you'll get those on the blog. So that's the advantage of knowing where that is. Anyway, this is about 5 sentences of an email, and I'm going to just read it and let you think for a minute about the impact, what you think it means, and then I'm going to share my wacky idea. So, I joined you last year. I tried blogging and I was frustrated with it, so I haven't done a single thing this year. And that, of course, is 2013, and that's about 5 months. I think he received it the first part of May. Is it time for me to quit? I really am desperate. If I'm not making money within the next month, I think I'm going to have to throw in the towel. Did you have some reaction to that? Do you have some thoughts about what you picked up underneath the meta message, the whatever message is? Because I picked up on, first of all, he hasn't done a thing this year. And he wants to ask somebody else whether or not he should quit. You know what? I'm not sure this comes from a man. I'm not positive. It may come from a woman, I suppose. And this, I really am desperate. If I'm not making money within the next month, I think I'm going to have to throw in the towel. Oh my gosh. That puts me in mind of me. The attitude seems to me, if you don't help me right now, if you don't grasp what your loss is going to be, if I take off out of here, if I quit, after having quit 5 months ago, at least. And I also recognize how it feels. If I'm not making money within the next month, I'm going to have to throw in the towel. I really am desperate. I do relate to that. I'm sure most all of us do. In fact, I would be very interested someday if I could meet someone who doesn't know how this feels, who has built a business online and who does not know how this feels. This individual, though, in my mind also seems not totally awake. Can you think of anybody you know who's like that? They're standing, they're dressed, they're walking around, they're talking, but they're not really with it. They're really not grasping how things are. This idea that you can stop something because you're frustrated, not do it, not do anything for 5 months, and ask somebody else to quit. You see, my acquaintance with that kind of thinking, first of all, I was unaware. I mean, I was sitting there in my self-righteous little chair with my phone up to my ear or typing an email and thinking, well, they're going to want to hop right on this. They're going to get right with me. They're going to want to save me. They're going to want to, make the money show up. They're going to want to. Because isn't that what happens online? And shouldn't it happen to me? And shouldn't it be just kind of a natural thing? If you don't relate to what I'm saying and how I'm saying it, and the attitude I'm picking up on, don't worry about it. I am mentally ill. And I've talked about that, and I talked about that on my blog post. The first 50 contains several having to do with that. And, maybe that's what it is. But the reason that I'm kind of joking about that, and the reason that I'm even telling you that you and I might not be the same, is because I see enough around the web, in people's comments on sites, in people's comments on forums, in just stuff they put out there on their own blog. This outlook, which I don't know if it's just those of us who are older and straddling one age to the other, not totally both feed in the information age, not clear on what the internet is for, what gets sold across the internet, what we're going to be doing if we're going to be making money on the internet. I don't know what it is for sure. I just know that it exists out there, and I think it's something to be concerned about. If this is important to you, if this is a dream of yours, if you have seen yourself able to be amongst those online who've made money doing what they want to do, what they love to do, if you have seen yourself as someone who has contributed to other people's lives by your unique contribution and what you can do online, then I would so encourage you to wake up, be sure you're conscious, be sure you're paying attention, and look at the information in the blog, the information that Mike put together and shared, and resurrect yourself. I'm probably going to talk about that quite a bit. I know this is at least the second video that I have suggested. Resurrect yourself. It's worth it. Oh, it's so worth it. Thanks.